to Thisgamersway and our next installment of Ark How To. In this installment, guys, what we're going to go through is how to create dye. Not dyeing, no, dye, as in coloured dye, like all of this that you see here in my crafting bench. Now, there are a couple of ways of making dye, okay? What I'd like to demonstrate in this how to is what you will need to make dye. So, the first and probably the most primary thing that you're going to need is, wait for it, either a cooking pot or an industrial cooker. Now, to make dye in a cooking pot, all you're going to need is a selection of berries. As you can see here, I've got a small amount of each, and either charcoal, gunpowder, or spark powder. Now, also what you're going to need is one of these things, a water jar. You can use a water skin or a canteen, they work exactly the same way, but water is required to make it as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is just quickly see if I can pull some wood from somewhere. Actually, I'll be right back, I'll just go and grab some wood. Okay, and we're back. Right, so this is how it works, okay? So obviously we're going to need the wood to light the fire, okay? That's our ignition source, is the wood. You can use spark powder as an ignition source as well, but if you're making dye from the spark powder, then it can use it up faster, and it can be a bit of a pain, especially in a cooking pot. Okay, the industrial cooker is a little different, we'll go over that in a minute. Right, so say for instance you would like to make some black dye. So what you're going to do is you're going to put 15 narco berries into your cooking pot. You're probably going to need 16 because, well, one is spoiled like it just did, check that out. And then you're going to need 2 pieces of charcoal. And you're also going to need your water source, which is the water jar, and then you're going to light fire and give it a few moments, and it will create dye. It will create a black dye. You can do this for any different colour. As you can see, you've got 5 black dye for 15 berries and the water jar itself. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn this off, right? Now, obviously, that's easy and fair enough, and at an early stage in the game, you will only have access to the cooking pot, and this is how you go about making dyes. Other dyes, there is a link in the description box below to the Ark Wiki, and that will take you directly to the page that tells you about dyes, and it will have a full list, a table content list of what dyes require what berries and what source. So whether it's gunpowder, charcoal or spark powder, it has a list of all of it. Obviously you will always need an ignition source in a cooking pot and the water jar or water skin, whatever you're using at the time. With the industrial cooker, it's slightly different. Now, because the industrial cooker is always set up and always irrigated, you're not going to need the water jar anymore. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that back in my hopper. Now, a trick I learned with this is to get various different dyes. If you put all of the berries in, yeah, so we've got loads of different, loads of each colour, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 25 charcoal in there and turn it on. Now this will make loads of the base colour dyes, which are all through charcoal. As you can see, we've got 5 of each. We've got 10 white colour in, and it used a couple of the berries up, but it used all bar 1 of the charcoal. So we're going to remove the charcoal now. Okay, let's take out the black dyes, or the dyes that we've just created right there, and then what we're going to do, instead of using the charcoal, we're going to put 20 gunpowder in. Now what this does is the gunpowder, spark powder and charcoal determine what dyes you get from what berries. So if we turn that on, we get a load of different ones. Yeah, so now we've got like tan colour in right there, we've got parchment colour in, sky, silver, all of these good little colours right here. And as you can see, the industrial cooker makes them really quickly. as long as you've got everything in there. Now we'll do the spark powder and turn that on, and as you can see, we've got a load of different dyes again. And this is pretty much all the dyes that you're going to need. Now, what I tend to do sometimes is I just tend to whack all 3 sources in, press turn on, let it all just tick away, turn it off, take out the charcoal, turn it on again. Turn it off, take out the spark powder, turn it on again. Just make sure that, you know, whatever's in there has been created by what we've got here. And as you can see, we're very, very low on berries. I didn't bring that many just for this occasion. But as you can see, we've got plenty and plenty of dyes right there. If you've got any more questions, or any questions at all, I should say, about how to make dye, how to create dye, and how it's used, in actual fact, I will just quickly run over how it is used. So you can see that I've got my chest piece dyed and my leg plates dyed, but I don't have my feet dyed. So I will go with blue, right there. So as you can see here, we've pressed and hold with the left mouse button, dragged and dropped the dye colouring onto the item we want to colour. Now we can do that with our guns, our picks and hatchets, and we can also do it with the GPS. Well, that's fun. So up here we've got regions. Now these regions, boots only have 2 regions. As you can see, they change colour when I click them. And that particular region is what will be dyed if we press apply paint. Now, if I want to change colour from this list that I've got down here, so say I want to go black, so I want blue and black, all I do is select the region and select the colour dye and press apply paint. And then when I'm done, just hit the X button, and now my boots are coloured. See? Nice and easy, that's all there is to it. And like I say, you can do guns, you can do saddles, you can do GPS, you can do tools, you can do anything. If you've got any questions, guys, please leave it in the comments below. I am happy to answer all questions that you have on this. Also, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then please hit that like button. It helps me out a ton. Also, don't forget, if you're looking for more art content, don't subscribe, because I've always got art content coming out. Mutation videos and how-to videos are prime as we speak. And then I will be doing a modded Let's Play again eventually at some point in the future. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a good day. And for now, from me, it's adios and happy gaming.